know that hockey players may burn up to 7,000 calories per game? Whether it's casual beer hockey or intense NHL action, hockey dominates wherever there's ice and skates. There are some unbelievable facts about NHL hockey that you have never heard of. With that said, let's put some of them in front of you in this video. Don't skip and watch it until the end. Number 1. Hockey pucks are kept on ice. You know the pucks that players slap around the ice? It turns out that they are kept on the ice until game time. Yes, they are literally frozen until needed. These new rubber pucks, however, may transform into bouncy balls when warmed up. Freezing them keeps them firm, allowing players to handle them like professionals. NHL games can use around 12 pucks per game because they thaw faster than ice cream on a hot day. Number 2. The Montreal Canadiens have the most Stanley Cup wins. Have you ever noticed how insanely exciting the Stanley Cup playoffs can be? We mean, the sports world has turned into an emotional roller coaster. And let me tell you, it gets wilder when your all-time favorite team dominates the rink. Speaking of dominance, the Montreal Canadiens reign supreme with 24 Stanley Cup victories. Yeah, you heard it right. They've been rocking the cup since 1916, long before the NHL existed. Moving on to the AHL, the Hershey Bears are the true heavyweights, having won 11 Calder Cups. Now, let's talk about some championship vibes. By the way, did you know that these statistics cling to your mind like glue? It's as if once you get into the world of epic victories and momentous moments, there's no turning back. So, who is your go-to team for Cup madness? Number 3. Players can lose 10 pounds or more during a game. Do you know why goalies seem to sweat profusely during hockey games? Under those blazing lights and surrounded by layers of padding, they're in for a sweaty workout from start to finish. Certain goalies may experience a weight loss of as much as 10 pounds during a single game. Here's the kicker, all of that sweating isn't for show. Goalies are in for the long haul, fighting dehydration-induced muscular cramps like warriors. How do they do this? They've had some tricks up their sleeves, including chugging sports drinks, drinking pickle juice, and even using mustard packets. It's a genuine survival game out there, and every ounce of water matters. So the next time you watch a goaltender make an outstanding save, know that they're fighting more than just a puck. They're fighting the dehydration beast, one sip at a time. Number 4. Protect your head. The protectors of the net, facing slap shots and flying pucks with no shield. Yes, you heard that right, no masks. Don't be concerned, in 1959 a hero stood up, Jacques Plante, the courageous goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens, and said, that's it. After a puck broke his nose, he took matters into his own hands and created the first goalie mask. Well, now we talk about on-ice innovation. Plante was not simply protecting his face, he was changing the game, one puck at a time. Imagine that famous mask conquering the odds and inspiring future generations of goalies. So the next time you see a goaltender dive to make an unbelievable save, remember Jacques Plante's legacy and his courageous creation. It's more than just stopping goals, it's about changing the rules and preserving the game's soul, one mask at a time. Number 5. Littering the ice. Have you ever wondered why scoring 3 goals in a game is so important? Let us tell you, it's called a hat trick, and is the pinnacle of goal-scoring success. But here's the fun bit, after the 3rd goal, the crowd goes crazy and starts throwing their hats onto the ice in celebration. Can you imagine the madness? Hold on to your seats because things are about to become even crazier. We're talking about Detroit Red Wings fans throwing octopuses onto the ice after every playoff victory. Yes, you heard that correctly, octopuses. And in Florida, Panthers fans aren't hesitant about throwing rubber rats on the ice. It's a whole new level of fan loyalty. Why hats, octopuses, and rubber rats? What's the story behind these strange traditions? Prepare for some jaw-dropping stories and surprising surprises. This is hockey like you've never seen before. Number 6. The Miracle on Ice, a sports history highlight. Welcome to the fascinating world of the Olympic Games, where every minute presents an opportunity to make history and create legends. Imagine billions of eyes from all over the world riveted to their TVs, excitedly expecting the magic that will emerge during the Winter and Summer Olympics. But among all the stunning sights, one incident stands out above all others: the Miracle on Ice, a game that shook the world during the 1980 Winter Olympic Games. This is the stuff of tales, guys. When the underdog United States hockey team defeated the strong Soviet Union, it sent shockwaves throughout the sporting world and cemented its place in history. Can you sense the excitement? What about the goosebumps? This is the power of the Olympics, our friends. And here's the kicker: recognizing the grandeur of this historic fight, the International Ice Hockey Federation named it the best international ice hockey tale of the last century during their centennial celebration in 2008. So, accompany us on a trip through the heart-stopping moments, nail-biting endings, and spectacular victories that characterize the Olympic spirit. Number 7. Wayne Gretzky is the NHL's leading scorer. Okay, let's pick hockey icons, and there's no larger name than Wayne Gretzky. Are we right? We're talking about the person who reinvented the game and raised the standard for all future players. Wayne Gretzky skated his way into the NHL record books, scoring an incredible 2,857 points. That's correct, you heard me, approximately 1,000 points ahead of the competition. Well, the question is, who is in the second position? The legendary Jaromir Jagr is trailing with 1,921 points. Now that's what we call ice dominance. By the way, there's more. Gretzky didn't simply score points. He broke records left and right, including the most goals and assists in NHL history. Now we talk about leaving an indelible mark. So the next time you hit the rink, remember this name, Wayne Gretzky, the indisputable king of hockey. Number 8. Hockey's Iron Man. Prepare yourselves, everyone, for an exciting journey as we delve into the realm of hockey records. Prepare to be completely captivated. Have you heard of Phil Kessel? Yeah, he's like the NHL's Iron Man. We're talking about a streak that will leave you speechless. Since 2009, he has played almost 1,000 games in a row and has never missed a beat. Isn't that incredible? We're talking about extreme dedication and resilience. Number 9. Hockey players don't have to wear mouthguards. Alright, now let's talk about something you would not expect: NHL mouthguards. Despite the game's intensity and bone-crunching hits, wearing a mouthguard is optional for these tough-as-nail athletes. You might be wondering, why would they skip out on something so important? Here's the deal: while mouthguards can still cause players to lose teeth, they can provide some significant benefits. We're talking about avoiding tooth clamping, tongue biting, and the possibility of broken jaws or chipped teeth. It's like having a barrier to protect your pearly whites on the ice. Sure, hockey is notorious for its rough and tumble attitude, but there's a wealth of fascinating information and history behind this adrenaline-fueled sport. Number 10. Players use the Stanley Cup as a snack bowl. Did you know what occurs after a team wins the Stanley Cup? It's quite awesome. Every member of the winning team gets to hold the famous trophy for a whole 24 hours. Can you imagine the excitement? Here's the catch: once they get it, they very much have free reign with it, as long as the guardian or trustee approves. That implies they can do crazy things with the cup. And get this, the Stanley Cup is not just any trophy, it's actually a punch bowl. So, you know what it means? It's party time. Consider players filling it with various treats such as champagne, chicken wings, cereal, and even ice cream. What a lovely celebration, are we right? So the next time you see that shiny cup held aloft in victory, remember that it's more than just a trophy. It's a symbol of hockey glory and a vessel for some very epic celebrations. Thank you for joining us on this exciting tour through the top 10 undiscovered NHL hockey facts, from frozen pucks to Stanley Cup celebrations. Keep the excitement going by clicking the subscribe button for more interesting sports stuff.